Hello everyone, and welcome to another lesson from Mr. Andersen's online studio. In today's lesson we are going to be learning how to play Lightly Row on the cello. Lightly Row is one of the first songs after Twinkle in the Suzuki Cello School, Volume 1. It's important that we have a copy of that as we learn how to play our music. I would like to just say before we get into the lesson that there's always a chance that when I'm doing cello videos that my head will be a little bit cut off because I'm trying to get as much of the cello into the camera view as I possibly can. So bear with me on that. But let's get into the lesson. Now, what I'm going to do first is play the entire song Lightly Row for you so that you can hear it. At this point in the video, what I would like you to make sure that you do is to go back and rewind back to the beginning of this video and listen to this song 4 more times. I'd like you to listen to the whole thing a total of 5 times before going on and doing the lesson. Alright, so now that you've done your listening, I hope, let's get into the actual lesson. So, this song uses 5 notes. All right, and it's only going to use 2 strings. We're going to be using notes on the D string and on the A string. The 5 notes that we're actually going to be using are open D with no fingers, E, which is first finger on the D string, F sharp, which is third finger on the D string, G, which is 4th finger on the D string, and open A, no fingers. So what you might have realized just now is that this song is actually only going to use those 5 notes, which means if I'm actually going to put a finger on a string, it's always going to go on the D string. That's what I want you to remember. In this song, anytime we use a finger, it's going to go on the D string, okay? Sometimes you'll use your A, but you won't put fingers on the A string. All right, so now the very beginning of the song starts with an open A, followed by a 3rd finger on the D string. Now, what I like to do in order to get that set up is I like to go ahead and put my 3rd finger on the D string down early, and then have it there on the string while I play my open A. So right now I'm putting these on the D string, but my bow is on the A. And what I like to do before I start is just to play the A string like this, and just make sure that it's making sound. If I put my 3rd finger on the D string and then bow my A like this, if you hear that sound, that means that your fingers are touching the string, the A string. And that can make it not be able to make sound. All right? So what we want to do is make sure if we're going to put our 3rd finger down beforehand, we want to make sure that nothing is touching the A string. All right, good. So now that I've done that, we're going to start learning the beginning of the song. So what I'm going to do in order to teach you the song is I'm going to play small bits of it at a time. And then after I'm done playing, I'm going to invite you to play that part of the song with me. All right? So, let's get started. Here's the first part that you're going to play. Remember that we start with the bow on the A string, but 3 fingers on the D string. So here's what we play first. A, 3, 3. that again, just to make sure we've got it. A, 3, 3 on the D string. 4, 1, 1. Try it with me now. All right? Ready? Go. A, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1. Good. Let's try it one more time together just to make sure we've got it. All right, ready? Fingers are on the D string, bow is on the A string. Ready? Go. A, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1. All right, the next part sounds like this. D, 1, 3, 4, A, A, A. So start on the open D string with no fingers down. Play that with me. Ready? Go. D, 1, 3, 4, A, A, A. All right, good. If at any point in this video, just a reminder, at any point in this video, if you're struggling to play something and I'm going a little bit fast, you are always welcome to rewind back to something that you're working on, just to make sure that you get it again and again until you get it right. All right? The most important thing is that you practice until you get it right, and then keep doing it. All right? So, now, that was the end of the first section of this song, what we just played. I'm going to call that section the A section. All right? If you remember back to when we were learning our twinkles, I called some of these sections the bread and the ham and the bread. All right? In this case, instead of calling them by sandwich names, I'm going to call them by letter names. So the very first section we just played is the A section. Now we're going to learn the B section of the song, which is a little bit different from the A section. It starts off the same, and it sounds like this. A, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. So it's just like the beginning, but you're adding an extra bow stroke at the end. Try it with me. On the A, fingers are on the D string. Ready? Go. A, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. All right, now listen to this next part because this is where it starts to get different. Open D. D, 3, A, A, 3, 3, 3. Try that one with me. Starting on the D string. Ready? Go. D, 3, open A, A. Back to D. 3, 3, 3. So those parts that I just played are the B section. Now, when we get to section C, this part's even more different. I'm going to play the entire section for you right now so you can hear it. So this part has a pattern in it that you actually hear 2 times, but the second time you play it, it's a little bit higher than it was before. Let's learn how we play that part. So I'm going to start with first finger down on the D string. Listen to this first section. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4. Sometimes I like to sing this when I play this part. Remember, first finger. First, I put 1, 1, 3, 4. Try it with me. First finger down on the D string. Ready? Go. First, I put 1, 1, 2, 4. Next part, keep your bow right here. Next part's going to start with third finger down. Listen to me. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, A. So I ended on the A string. I like to sing this when I play it. Then I put 1, 3, 4, A. try it with me. Third finger is on the D string. Ready, go. Good. When I put that whole section together with the words, I play it like this. Remember, first finger. First, I put my 1, 3, 4. Then I put my 3, 4. Try it with me. Starting from the first finger. Ready, go. First, I put my 1, 3, 4. Third finger. Then I put my 3, 4. So that's section C. Now the last part of the song is actually going to be a repeat of another section that we've already played. And it's actually going to be section B. So let's remember how we play section B. I'll play, then you play. Starting with A and the third finger on the D string. Listen to me. A, 3, 3, 4, 1. Okay, play with me. Now put your bow on the A string. Fingers already over the D string. Ready, go. A, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1. Now remember the ending. This is what I play here. Listen to me. D, 3, A, 3, 3. And now with me. Open D, ready, go. D, 3, A, 3, 3. All right. At this point, you might want to go back and rewind and review all the different parts of this that we learned. All right? At the end of your practice, what I want you to try and do, once you get a little bit more comfortable with each part, I want you to go back and try and put some things together. All right? At the end, we're going to play the whole thing. Okay? We're going to try that right now, but if you're not ready to do this yet, don't go on to this part of the video until you've practiced all of the other parts first. All right? So now we're going to try and do the whole thing. All right. I'm going to put my fingers on it on the third tape of the D string, and I'm going to put my bow on the A string to begin. All right? I'll be with you the whole time. Ready? Go. A, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1. D, 1, 3, 4, A, A, A. A, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. D, 3, A, A, 3, 3, 3. Here's the finger part, the section C. Ready, go. First, I put my 1, 3, 4. Now third finger. Then I put my 3, 4. And now just like before. A, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. D, 3, A, A, 3, 3, 3. All right, very good. It is important that even when you're using this video to learn this song, that you also practice the song without the video once you get a little more comfortable. All right? The point is that you learn it and that you don't just rely on me all the time. So make sure that you practice this with the video and without the video so that you always remember it. Okay? Good. And then when you start to get a little bit better on this, what I would like you to do is send me a video of how you're doing in my email. Take a video of your own practicing of lightly row and send it to me so that I can see how you're doing and see how I can help you get better. All right? So that's my challenge to you. Send me something of what you're playing. All right, good. Thank you very much for watching, and happy practicing.